Hello, I'm Sandeep, and today we'll see website designing using HTML5. And in this, we'll have form elements and media elements. Okay, and then now we'll see what is the given guidelines. Okay, build a website that conforms to HTML5 standards and has the following elements in it, like doc type, HTML meta, title, body, head, div, and all the other things given here. So to do this, we have a mockup image here, mockup page image. Now we'll see that one. Yeah, this is the mockup page image, and here in the header I should have company name and then some logo, and here three links, and these are the horizontal lines, and then a search box, the text on the one side and the video on the other side. Here the recording tag, so we should use video tag on the right, and left side after the text immediately we should use the normal audio tag. Then in the other section of the body we'll have three tables here, and in the first part we have contact us and information, and if you see this carefully we'll have a mail ID here, and in this one we'll be using a particular hyper reference so that it will directly redirect to that email ID, and then we'll have phone number. And after this, in the second part we have register here, that is we'll have username and password, and then register button. Okay, then the map, and in the second page we should have these table like structures, and in each of this thing some form tags we should use, and then fill all these details like this, and then progress bar, and again here some details in the form tag and then progress bar, and again in the last thing we'll have checkboxes, text, and then date type, and many other things here. Okay, after this will in the last thing we have attach your resume to the front, to the format of doc or PDF file. To do this thing we should actually use some other tag, and I'll show the code now. Let's see how a website looks after making all the changes according to this mockup page. See, the first page looks like this, maybe something like this when you make it. I have horizontal lines here, and in between I have the company name and then a logo, and three links here, and then text on the left you can see here, and the video on the right, and then audio tag, and in these three boxes I have contact us information, then register here, and then satellite map. Okay, now we'll see the code and let's know how it works. Okay, now this is the code. I'll zoom it up. uh, all these things are common for every HTML code, starting with HTML, then goes to head, then body, and then closing all those things. So I'll directly jump into the body section. In this body I have given text as white and bg color as some random color using hash and then hexadecimal code, and then I have taken the table width as 100%, and then the TD width as 40%. Now you can see in the actual code what happens is, here this header section I have taken the total as 100, and I have given one thing to the 40 and other thing to the 60. So based on this the image and the text will be settled there in the head, and then I have closed this table, so this table is done. And if we check the next thing in the website, we have these three things, right? First link, second link, third link, and then the search box. So to do so we actually need to take a table tag, and then I've given width as 100, and I'll divide these four things into 25, 25, and 25, and the other thing the input type as text, and that one also will be in 25. So this is the TD tag, and in this I have given align center width 25, and the hyperreference as some any URL, and then the name of it. So you can see here it looks like this. Okay, Then going to the next thing, we have I have taken other table tag with 100%, and in this 50% should be the text. Okay, so I have given 50% for the text, and I have filled some random text here. I have given some color, then font face, that is the writing style, and then padding. So all this thing is done, and I've closed the para tag. And then immediately after the text, I have to get the audio tag. So I've used here audio tag, and the tag is source src equal to, you give some audio URL from your system, and then type equal to audio ogg, and then close the audio tag. Okay, this is very simple. And after that, if you see this one, we have other 50% as a video. So to put in some video, I have taken a tag called iframe tag, and in which I have given width as 560, height as 315. And after this, actually this iframe tags needs a embedded code of the URL. So you can directly go to YouTube and get the embedded code, source code, and put it over here. Then close this iframe tag, and this table is also done. And if you go to the next section, we'll have three tables divided, and to do that, I have taken table width as 100%, then divided it 33, 33, 33. Okay, in the first table, I have to get the contact details, so I have given this, and all these things should be same as shown in the markup page. Contact us, then some text, and then mail ID. The mail ID should be redirectable. So to do so, I have given hyperreference as mail to and the mail ID. See here, mail to colon mail ID. This gives directly a hyperreference to the mail ID, and then it will connect to it. Okay. Then in the phone number also, tell colon the 10-digit phone number. And then if you move on to the next table there, and I've given the same as 33 width and height as 150, and it also aligns to center like this. And to get this one, this is called a legend tag, and I've used here a legend tag so that I'll get something called register here on the top of the input text or index. And then in that, to give two things like username and password, I have used text, that is input type equal to text, and placeholder will be something, some name you give like username and password. And here I have given placeholder equal to password and input type equal to password. So if you give input type equal to password, it will show all things like this, like a password. Okay, then we'll quickly move to the next thing, and we have a map here. I've given a normal code for the map. uh, I can take a script or something, and then use it for my map, so that I'll get a map here. Or without using that, we can directly use a image and redirect it to the location. Like if you give some company location there, then you can give that location here. I have given some location, so that yeah, you can see this one. You can zoom it up and zoom back. Okay, so I've closed this table and closed this td tr everything. Then I've closed the body and then HTML tag. So my first page of the given markup page is completed. Then if you go into the next page, in this page we have submit your resume, and then all the form like structures. I'll show the code for that one. Yeah, this is my page. You can see here it exactly looks like looks the same as the mockup page, and I'll show the code for you. Yeah, actually here this one is a header, a heading, and then this personal details, all these things, if you clearly see, we have these things in table order. Okay, now if you see the check out the code here, this is the head file. Head is the same, and body, in body I have given heading as submit your resume. And then I've taken a table with width of 100% and some background color, and then it should be having the personal details like this thing, all the personal details. So I've given here personal details, and then all the td should be aligned center. So now I have given first name, and then all these things are like spaces between it. And then I have also given placeholder as enter your first name. Okay, enter your first name. If I enter some random text here, it will be shown as this. And the next thing is also similar. See, like middle name, last name, all these things have the same thing, text, input type equal to text. Then date of birth. For date of birth, input type equal to, I have used date, so that it will be simpler than that of any text field. Okay, if I use date, I can directly select it from here, my date of birth, and make it possible. Then age is above 18. I have given here something called max length as 2, so that it will not accept something greater than that. If I give some 1 2 3, if I type 3 also, it doesn't take. So it takes only 2 digits and under greater than 18. Okay, then gender, I have given here radio buttons, and the code for radio buttons is here. Input type equal to radio, name equal to gender, and value equal to male. Okay, then I have given male, so that it appears here. I can check it or uncheck it, and then any other option. If I check some other option, the other thing will be unchecked. Okay, then going to the next thing we have here is uh, progress tag. This progress tag has a value and max. So the max I gave 100 and the value as 20. So this one is maximum of 100 and the completed percent is 20. I also gave here 20% completed out of 100%. And if you see the next thing, address, this is also of same thing, same text thing, and here also the uh, same thing. And then 40% is completed out of 100%. I gave it using progress tag, as I already told you. And here we can see the telephone, mobile, and email ID, website. All these things also are similar to that of above one. And then this is also progress tag, and here I gave 60% is completed out of 100%. And then going to the next thing, this is the educational qualification or education details, and in this details we have qualification, then board or university, then country, and then starting year, ending year, percentage, and all these things. So to do so, I've used I'll show this one. I've used field set, and in field set I've given table tag. In the table tag, border is 1 and then width is 100%. I gave width as 100% so that I can divide for each thing. And then here I have given educational details in one TD, table data, and in other table row, table data, I have given qualification. Then the board, university, here I have given free space so that it looks something like this, and then all these other details. After this, in the next table row, I have given TD align center, input equal to checkbox, and checked or not checked. We'll see here, these things are checked, we have, because I have given checked here. And then follow the same thing for all the next things, and keep the input type and input placeholders and so on. Now in the next table row, we'll have input type equal to checkbox, and this is also checked. And then we have all the placeholders and the date. If you give input type as date and placeholder as date, it looks something like this. Okay, and if you go to the next thing, here the starting state is name is btech, and I have given all this input types as one thing for text and country, and then date, and the other thing date, and at last percentage. You can see here, this is the starting date, this is the ending date, and then percentage. Okay, now after all these things are similar with one another, and then I have did all these things in the table tag only, and at last I have closed the table tag and then field set, and I have given some progress bar values as 80 completed out of 100. And then in the last the other field set, I have given something called attach your resume in the format of doc or PDF, and here input type equal to file. So we have seen all the input types, and this is something new for us. This is input type equal to file, and placeholder equal to choose file. so that we'll see something like this, choose file, and if I click here, it will directly redirect to my system, and it will ask me to choose something. And after that, I have given one more progress tag, and my task is completed. See, the progress bar code is this thing, value equal to 100, max equal to 100. And then I have given two buttons called submit and reset. All this work, if I give some redirectable URL, then it will go and submit it there, and the same thing for the reset. And thank you.